Good evening, gamers. How are you all doing? We are jumping right into our first game in just a moment. I have to show draft. Guys, this draft is scuffed. If you have the opportunity to use a drafting app, do not choose Pro Draft, because holy fuck, this thing is aggressive with just randomly picking shit for you. This is the draft. This ban is a Jarvan that we were hovering, and the app just decided, no, I'm not locking that in for you if the timer expires. And this was a Hecarim when we were actually picking Lux. So thank you, Pro Draft. Very cool. I am joined by May. We are about to be joined by TrashKingArisen. We got good old Sean coming, because it's a Thursday instead of our usual Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I've done all my talking. We're waiting for the game.
Right away, I kind of look at that bot lane, and I don't know how much our bot lane has played into Swain Jhin, because that combo is a little bit yucky.
Swain gives literally everything that Jhin wants. Jhin wants his support to bring damage and CC, and Swain's got a ton of both. Well, I told them. I said, you guys actually can have an advantage if Swain misses E, or if you push it, like, before he can even throw it. So, I mean, we'll see if they're able to play aggressively into it. But we picked for, as far as, like, picking for topside skirmishing goes, this comp doesn't really do that, especially with an Olaf involved. We're like, you know what, you guys usually, like, protect the carry. You're not really on protect the carry this time. We'll scale. Why not? Oh. I want to turn off Fog of War. Is that Project Varus? He bought Project Varus already.
That's a little early.
I can't wait till Sean gets here, because it's going to get loud, and we're going to talk about some really stupid bullshit. I guarantee it.
Yeah,
No, I want
for an interesting stream.
I've wanted him on the show, like, ever since I started adding guests. What is happening?
Whoa. Okay, we...
So I've wanted him on the stream, like, since this started, but he has D&D on Wednesdays? And then these guys rescheduled their game to Thursday. Oh, fuck. Electrocute Swain, by the way.
I am so worried they're gonna do the same shit as last week.
Which was?
They sat in Riverbush level 1 and died.
Hey, Minoshi. You looked away for seconds? Oh, a near-death experience for our mid laner when she and Olaf just walked right past each other.
Got a bit of a brain AFK moment, like this past.
And by walking past each other, I meant they were going in the same direction. Ooh, better start a W. So I tried this in practice tool. I've been really learning jungle lately. Like, I spent yesterday doing a ton of jungle stuff. I'm tired of being a bad jungler. I'm tired of not being able to help my jungle players. Let's walk up and play. No! Trade back! Ah!
Monka S.
I've been trying to learn how to be a better jungler. So I've actually started practicing clears in practice tool. And I tried Nautilus, and it turns out starting W slows you down a lot.
Ouch.
And doesn't really save you any health. By the way, look at this fucking Raptor clear. It's like instant on Nautilus.
Wait, was that your ping on the map? Can I see those?
No, you can't.
Oh, so there's New Year's on Raptors. Oh boy.
Look who's here!
I've arrived.
Can you put this...
so far trading nicely.
Yeah, no, top lane. I don't know why the fuck they first picked Poppy. That one's insane.
Yes! Okay! We're winning.
How do I do this?
We need... May's just gonna share her screen, and then we're gonna talk about stupid bullshit.
Hell yeah. I am a fan of, in fact, stupid bullshit.
That's perfect. So, Sean, we're gonna get you in. We are at level 2, 3 minutes into the game. You should be able to catch up pretty quickly. But since you are the guest at the start of our show, you get the first choice of topic. So, Sean, what are we going to talk about?
Oh, fuck. I mean... Alright, listen. You can't just do this to me, alright? You think I came prepared? You think I prepare anything?
We've done it to you.
We just did it to... we did it to Bev. She was so upset. upset.
I mean, we could talk about New Mundo, but I feel like that's too easy. So let's talk about fucking communism and how everything stems back to communism. You say? All of it. Everything stems back to it. Even Canadians, all communists.
Canadians, all right.
They both start the letter C. Coincidence? I fucking think not.
Okay, you know what? Communist conspiracy theories. Good start. Let's go with it. So.
As a true-blooded American, I have to stop communism wherever I see it. I once saw a man cut his hand open and all I saw was red pour out. Had to end that man's life. Only communists bleed red. Right. What do I see? Blue for freedom.
Sean, okay, well I have a question then.
Yeah.
So if you bled blue, like why wasn't there any red or white in there?
Because the red is the blood of the soldiers. I have white blood cells, don't I? And there's no red in the American flag, alright? That is a dark pink.
Oh, gotcha.
It is only for communists.
So speaking of communists, Swain has flashed onto our 80 carry.
Speaking of communists,
Carry has died with both summoner spells active.
No, not again! We have spent all week grinding that skill! No! Both sums again!
that's upsetting.
Literally, the only thing I've opened every one-on-one coaching session. I've opened every discussion this week with Mel. When you're getting into a situation, just plan, like, what do I have? I have heal, I have flash, I have ult. Okay. He never presses them! To be fair, he was CC'd almost the whole time. Yeah, but heal can be cast during CC.
Like, the second you see that Swain flash, you gotta go. Like...
Okay, but Swain, communist, yay or nay? Noxus is based on the idea where anyone can prosper. No, Steven!
Isn't Noxus like hyper-imperialist?
No, they used to be, and now they're like no gods, no masters. That's their new lore according to Runeterra.
Well, I mean, it is also like, you know, rampant expansion and
like
every man for himself.
The strong will survive. Might is right.
No, they missed it.
It's not so much like because originally the lore for Noxus was like they're basically Nazis, but now Demacia is basically the Nazis.
Demacia's entire lore is based off gay conversion therapy.
I see.
It's true. It is true.
Let's go, Butter. We've got
Dude,
two
what
TPs.
is this TP?
It's actually two TPs.
Instead of being gay, it's being magical, and if you do magic, therefore you have to put the
he barely lived! He barely lived! Yes!
No, Jacob, no, Jacob. Okay.
He's gonna go back
He's
in.
gonna keep chasing.
Okay,
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, the problem is we drafted Nautilus Volibear, and I'm pretty sure both those champions are broken as fuck this patch.
So, yeah, no, fucking... Like, Demacia's whole thing is, like, if you use magic, you must be part of the gay agenda, and you must be purged and taught melee range only.
We actually have a goal lead to start.
We're winning!
This is insane.
They have 3 platinum players. Butter's on something. He's actually really I should just put him on gank. I can't believe I'm trying to teach him, like... the last jungle meta was not good for him. I am learning, guys. It turns out, if you have a bunch of gold players, just put them on the stuff they're really fucking good at. Meta be damned.
Basically, welcome to everything up until platinum, idiot.
Yeah, but like, holy shit, I can't believe they buffed Nautilus, which even before this was Butter's pocket pick.
So, we were talking about gay conversion therapy, or I guess melee conversion therapy. Can you imagine Lux coming out with a giant fuck-off broadsword? You can't do it. You know why? Because Lux is the face of the gay agenda for League of Legends.
I agree.
You thought it was Vi? You thought it was Vi? No, you're wrong. Vi loves melee range.
I did see some Lux Samira art at one point, so, you know, I think I...
You know what? Fair.
No, I'm sorry, I can't go there. That's a bad joke.
Who loves the Demacia Noxus crossover art? I mean, how much Katarina Garen was there before that? This is just the fucking...
That one is still the
equivalent.
No, we almost got that
the
steal.
Female equivalent.
Holy fucking shit. No, Butter is rolling this game.
Bro, Butter is fucking
so
shit
much
up.
shit happening.
He tried to donate the kill, and I'm pretty sure that Bomby Cinder just got it.
Well, you know what? The Lux should have been better. See, if Lux was using melee, would have won the game.
Oh,
I think the Lux walking up point blank to the gym was a little sus. So
following our strain of logic here, like originally Noxus was very like heavy into like communazis, basically. They were very much communazis, where it was like super totalitarian and super fuck you, and we are the strongest and we are the best, and you know. But now they're very much like
now it's
slaves
inclusive
can
fascism.
overthrow kings. Yeah, now it's like well, not even fascism because it's like you know we're gonna overthrow like the kings and gods that are there, and we're gonna give the slaves a sword and a voice and allow them to make their own destiny. No gods, no masters type shit.
That's right, but like they're also they're also overthrowing like other places' rulers while they conveniently have their own still. You know.
Yeah, but
wait, that Olaf is not 6. That Olaf
is
not 6.
In the Darius lore, in the Darius video, right? It was basically like we're not taking over your country. We're just taking away the royalty, and we're gonna let the people you've been oppressing stand up and choose what to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And if they want to join us afterwards, then that's on them. But we're not gonna force it.
Mel has a CS lead.
I'm sorry, but holy shit!
Wait, I know it's progress. I'm impressed. So like it's very weird like how they switched up the fucking Noxus lore, and Karibo's right. Demacia is just Germany pre-camps.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
No, as a joke can say that.
Jarvan is like actually such a bigot in the lore.
Yes. Yes. What the fuck?
Like
how many indentured servants does he have? Zinzao, Shyvana?
Oh, okay, wait a minute, not them.
Yes, them.
No.
Zinzao's life was like saved, and he's like, "I owe you my life and my blade for life." And Jarvan said, "Yeah, the fuck you do."
Wait a minute. No.
Wants his dick so fucking bad.
If we're gonna accuse Jarvan of being like fucking a hardcore conservative, then we at least should do it right, okay?
Absolutely,
Jarvan's entire family has been oppressing mages. They finally said, "Nuh-uh, we're killing the king," and then Jarvan said, "This is their fault somehow."
Yeah,
I'm going to continue oppressing them.
Yeah,
Shyvana just wants the king's dick. Yes, she does.
But at the end of the day, still, Jarvan hella big. It hates anything that he can't poke with a stick at long range.
Shyvana and Jarvan, best power couple of Demacia. That's what it is.
But also, so if you're not in melee range, Jarvan wants you in a fucking gas chamber.
Oh
but
my god!
He has indentured servants and shit. He absolutely is like holding Zinzao's life over his own head.
Okay, time out. Is this going a little far?
I'm Jewish. It's allowed.
Oh no!
Oh no!
You can't make those jokes. I can, but I'll give you the pass.
I don't want to pass. That's the one.
Darian would take the pass.
Darian collects passes.
True. So, on top of that, he basically, like, again, will oppress mages, and then when the mages get mad, he'll be like, they're retaliating because they're mad. This is their fault somehow. I've given them so many privileges and, like, so much, like, freedom. They should really be more grateful to me.
Why do both top laners have 60 farm?
Because top is an island, and the rations are hard to get to come by.
Jacob took one look at his crashing wave, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna call a storm down on it." So that's what happened there.
So on top of that, like Demacia is actually like the worst faction now, because Noxus is very much like overthrow, but let the people like decide.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely were going for a gray angle. Which they kind of they definitely achieved the gray with Noxus, but they fucked it up so bad with Demacia because they're just straight up the villains now.
They didn't change Demacia at all. They made him the same, which was bad. But I mean, if they didn't, then Silas has no lore, so they have to
but way before that though, you know, because Noxus was just evil and Demacia was just good, and like introducing this like anti-magic thing, that's very interesting narrative-wise. But if they want me to like
anti-magic thing, the whole Lux being a mage thing was always like a fucking family dark secret.
Oh
yeah, it was always anti-magic. It was always anti-mage. Demacia has always
been anti-mage in
the lore.
They got the Olaf. No. If Butter took the lantern immediately, it's fine. This is actually a hard one because Swain's wasting his ult here. He can't get anyone.
But the problem is, like, while fucking they made Demacia anti-mage and never changed it, they made Noxus so much better comparatively that now Demacia are just flat out the villains. And they have to keep it that way because or else Silas loses all of his lore and he has no purpose as a character anymore.
Silas
So
is
they
one of the
put
best
themselves into a
villains in
corner.
League of Legends, though.
Yeah, but he's a fucking terrorist who, because he is legitimately a terrorist. It's not me just saying words. He's legitimately a fucking domestic terrorist. But he's only that way because he was oppressed for being a mage. So Demacia made him this way and then paint him as a villain because he's had enough. So is he really a villain or is he an anti-hero? Because the oppressive, like, totalitarian government made him do this. And he's trying to overthrow the shitty totalitarian government.
You know what? League lore hurts my brain.
Is he really a villain? Or is he an anti-hero? Or, like, I guess a vigilante would also be a better term for it.
Okay, what are we trying to achieve here? We've killed their jungler, actually. Hold on. Oh, yes!
We're gaming. We do a little dying.
Okay, so hold on. I just want to point out something about the last fight because we were too busy talking about the politics of Runeterra. They're gonna kill a support, yes! Okay, so Steven threw like 3 lanterns and not one of them was clicked in the last fight.
Alright, you can't always ask for miracles.
Oh, are they gonna get Jhin?
I think Butter actually does the damage because look at this fucking Nautilus damage. Do you see that? Yeah, that's what he does right now.
Just locks him down for 10 years?
And
then, it's a good day to be a Nautilus.
Yeah.
Forgot about what Blastcone does, though.
Nautilus is... Okay. But imagine this. There is a universe in which we go into the next game and they decide to drop a Shaco or Senna ban, and no team has ever done that.
That's funny. Also, since we're on the politics of Runeterra, which I actually do like the idea of because Riot really did a bad job early on at making their lore, and that was still the best part of their game. And now like, the lore has gotten so much better. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about the Ionian civil war that's brewing between the Vestians and fucking the rest of Ionia, which is basically Japan.
The Vestia stuff is really cool.
I love the Vestian shit, because that's basically a civil war. And that's still in Ionia, technically.
Dude, Ionia's gotten so much shit, where it's just like... You know, first of all, it's like, oh no, our land is being invaded. And meanwhile, the natives are here like, hey, yo, stop jacking our magic, assholes.
Yeah. So I really want to see more lore on the Shadow Isles and the Void. I think there's a lot they can play with there. They made Corki an official Yordle, which is annoying.
Now, if only they could give him a visual update.
They won't, because he's a shit character.
Holy shit,
oh my god! Yeah, do you see this fucking, like, sunburn damage? Volibear ult is coming up.
Oh, they are gonna kill.
They're gonna kill. Old Boy was whack. Friendly reminder, Sivir got arrested for drunk driving. Interesting.
Wait, what?
I just want to remind you that Sivir is like Azir's granddaughter.
Oh my god, have you... Sean. Legends of Runeterra is supposed to be canonical, and there are so many fucking excellent interactions between Azir and Sivir in that game.
Yeah, they're related by blood.
Yeah, so one of the... Like, there's this one. Azir's just like when Sivir comes onto the battlefield, Azir just says like, so, how was your day? Any good, loot? She just responds, yeah, sure, whatever. Loot was fine.
Sassy ass daughter. I love it.
So good.
But yeah, no, like I really want more Shreeman lore. I really fuck with the Ascended gimmick. It's basically Egypt, and I fuck with Egyptian lore really heavy.
I love like the brewing element that some people are absolutely not happy that Azir is coming back, and the implication that he's kind of coming back by force.
A Shreeman Civil War will be pretty cool because they do revere Rammus as a god also.
Dude, what are they gonna do in the MMO with all of these plot lines?
Okay. You know what? That's actually an amazing I want to talk about, right? Because I'm really excited for the MMO. Because I've played 14 a lot. Yeah. And I'm now caught up to current content on Final Fantasy 14. I never thought I'd like MMO, but now I've shed tears over this game. That's how good it is. Like, it's ridiculous. But, we were talking about this in my chat at one point. Can you pick where you start location and faction-wise?
I hope so.
And if so, what bonuses do you get for picking areas? So like if you're Zon, right? You should be resistant to like corrosive and poison.
If you're Zon, you have like no ability to survive underwater because you have no lungs.
True.
No. Your lungs are stronger because you can resist poison. Oh,
and
wow. Okay. Good shit. But you have to remember, like, the people in Zon can breathe better because their lungs are used to such shitty conditions that normal air is like fucking water to them. They're like, this is easy.
The air literally, like, fucking almost killed Oriana.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, those who lived through it. Those who were able to survive it. Because obviously you're a fucking MMO main character. You're gonna be fucking, like, built different.
All of them are wearing gas masks. Wait, when did Karma get here? We have a TP. Goodbye, Abidodian.
Goodbye, Mel. Steven.
That's a bad
Goodbye,
guy.
Rift Herald.
Like, Piltover, okay. The Piltover Zon shit, man. Piltover is kind of becoming the villain like Demacia is, because Zon's right there, and they've been outsourcing fucking all their labor onto Zon and then punishing them.
I really like that there is no region with their hands clean.
Yeah, there's absolute classism in the Piltover Zon location, because they make Zonites fucking build their shit, and then if they get pissed off they're not being paid fair, they get put in jail, or like branded as criminals. And then you have a cult of Urgot, and you're just like, okay, well, you know what? Fuck the whole land, then. Mundo's right there, and you're just like, man, okay, fair enough. Ionia, I really want to know if you can, like, what being from Ionia gets you. I think that'd be really cool. Because obviously every weeb and every, like, fucking... Every weeb's gonna be from Ionia, like, I want to be like my hero Yasuo. I want to have katana for my anime collection.
Okay, but Sean, we asked Bev the same question. Are you going Yordle or Vastaya?
Oh, I'd go Vastaya every fucking set. I want to fucking be a punch boy like set. I absolutely want to be. I absolutely want to join the fight pits.
Respectable decision.
I think the Yordle thing is what started the Gremlin conversation last week.
I can't remember.
Something. I went back and listened to what you guys talked about without me. I'm like, oh my god.
I was talking about this with Bev the other day. We were like, man, every Yordle is a bastard except for Poppy. And then we went through it. Because then Mako was like, no, they're not. And we went, well, Bev, let's go through the list of fucking Yordles. Well, Tristana, kind of a bastard. Teemo, absolute bastard. Ziggs, a terrorist and a bastard. Heimerdinger, just Mengele, but a bastard. Corki, absolute bastard. Vigart, insane and a bastard. Fucking Gnar, he is baby, but he is baby bastard. At the end of the day, Poppy is the only non-bastard.
I kind of just looked at a 1v4 there and said, yeah, let's do it.
He ran into the 1v4, jumped in place, flashed away from a Thresh Lantern, then died.
Listen, guys, Jacob's doing his best. His legs don't work, alright? You can't hold him and pick out
Jacob has a fucking Sunderer. That's like 6 legs.
Quinn, imagine if you had 6 legs. You can barely walk. You can barely walk with the 2 legs you got. Shut up.
I would scuttle at you so fast, you'd have nightmares.
I would tie your legs into a pretzel and then deep fry you because I'm fat. And American. It's the worst combination for you.
Those are synonymous.
Exactly. My heart disease will kill you before my deep fryer will.
Okay, but the Goth Yordle might not be a bastard.
It might not be a bastard, but we're still on the fence, because what if they're a bastard? But we don't know yet. I'm really excited for the Goth Yordle, though, because that looks pretty sick. I love the design.
Goth Yordle looks really cool. I saw them for the first time last week.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of, though, Sean, if you do want an opportunity to talk about Mundo, this could be a segue.
Listen, Mundo makes me really happy. The new Mundo rework, I said it in your chat, I said, man, why can't every rework be this good looking?
Yeah, because like I think the last one that was this good was Fiddlesticks, which I think actually was the last rework, come to think of it.
People are bitching about the Mundo rework, actually.
What?
They're saying that they made him attractive and therefore took away all of his personality, but I feel like his new voice lines give him so much more personality.
Dude, have you seen the way he walks on corporate? That is so much personality.
The way he walks, the way he talks, the way he moves, like it's all so much more personality.
I love that skin, and I imagine myself playing BGs while playing on that skin, and like, man.
But Quinn, I said it in your chat, I'm owed a check, because how many jokes of Business Moon did I make that are now in the game?
Okay, but base skin, like, I won't shut up about the line, malpractice makes malperfect. That one is so good.
That's my favorite.
I love that. But now they've made Business Mundo the best skin in the game.
They did! I wasn't even a Corporate Mundo fan before, and it's just the best skin in the game.
He has a car. He has a really tiny car that he jumps with his index finger and thumb. When he hits minions with the medicine bag, they get put in little cars.
Mundo
the car
respawns.
reminds me It reminds me of like when I used to go to Costco as a kid, and they'd have like those little shopping cart cars.
Yeah.
Mundo respawns as corporate, just says Mundo back from suspension with pay.
Corporate
never heard
Mundo
that one.
might be the best thing they've done in a long time.
All right, hold on. There's a dragon coming up. We should probably look at the game state. How did this get
No,
so
fuck
out of
that.
hand?
Well, you know, we said we went into this saying I think we scale, and we actually descaled.
Jacob made some really bad engages and he paid for it.
It's an art.
I think Mel got caught a few too many times.
we got
Unfortunately, he
caught,
didn't take a
yeah,
lantern when he should have.
We got caught one too many times in bot, like not flashing or healing. We definitely should have.
I was gonna say, Quinn, you should be happy. I've been paying attention to game state while I've been talking my shit.
Okay, so answer this then. Has Mel cast the summoner spell this game?
Yeah, he did one time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he did like one.
I don't think it was necessary that one time, but he did.
Hey, he did it though. That's better than before.
He did flash. Okay, I have chat confirmation that he flashed away from a Swain Claw. That's true. I remember seeing that.
It would have been absolute max range if it was gonna hit.
Yeah, the Moonaru just looked really good, and it makes me really happy on like what the future champions are gonna be.
Yeah, and they've also put out that article that said, "Hey, sorry, we made too many humans. We still intend to make humans, but we'll make."
Well, they said they said we made too many cute champions.
Yeah.
Too many cute or attractive champions. We're gonna make a fucking bastard ugly monster next, and people went, yes, please.
They made Mundo hot.
I like that.
They did make Mundo hot.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so let me explain this. I talked to prolific and proud monster fucker Beverly Witcherson.
Alright.
Listen, she'll admit it. She's a proud monster fucker.
Oh,
Alright.
Olaf's in a shit spot here. Go on.
She doesn't know that they're gonna be putting out a new monster, and I guarantee you, she's probably gonna want to fuck it.
This is some insider info.
It's not really insider. She says it all the time that she likes to fuck certain things, and she likes the idea of certain things. We did a whole tier list of which champion league is the most fuckable, and the first S tier was Aurelion Sol.
Oh. Dude. I'm not talking about my contribution to that list.
Do I dare ask how that one works?
Yeah,
He's basically a galaxy, right?
yeah, you get to stare into the cosmos as you get your fucking asshole stretched open. What's the problem?
Dude, I want a Void Enchanter. Give me like an actual monster enchanter.
Give me a gross, ugly monster. Like, give me a fucking monster who's just really good at magic.
Cause I mean that's Vel'Koz.
No, I mean like
They're gonna
an
execute.
actual.
They're gonna
like-
execute on the dragon.
They're not. They're gonna.
Come
get
on! No!
We're really close.
it. Like, sure, in concept, like, yeah, Vel'Koz is, I guess, a void enchanter.
Which flag
Like,
is
it's
that, by
a
the way?
void mage, but like, I guess yeah, like a void support would be pretty cool. We don't have any void supports.
At best, we have Vel'Koz, and he barely counts.
He's a fucking mid with pretense. Stop it. But you know what I mean? Like, he'd be really cool if we got like a void support, because I think we have a void everywhere else.
Yeah, well, like from a thematic concept, I
We
think a
have
void support
15.
would be awesome.
We have 15 void mid laners. What the fuck are we saying?
We have Kassadin, we have
Kassadin,
Malzahar,
Malzahar.
Vel'Koz. If you're crazy, we have Kaisa.
Yeah.
Kog'Maw.
So then we have fucking Kog'Maw. Yeah, we have a jungler in the form of fucking Kha'Zix. The only thing we're missing is a void support, basically.
This artist I follow just tweets out Kha'Zix's ass in every new skin he gets.
Oh,
Now, here's a question. If you we used to do this a long time ago, Quinn. Let's theorize what this void support would be.
Oh no, are we no. Last time we tried to make a champion together, it fucking got this convoluted, dysfunctional kit, and we never finished in 5 hours.
We did have a very convoluted, like magnet-based
Okay, but
kit. I remember that.
let me tell you actually, I want an ability. I want a buff where it is an unreasonably powerful buff, and at the end of its duration, it damages whoever it's on.
Ooh, like a fucking hot potato the buff kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Like it is like so you just put it on your 80 carry. It is unreasonably strong. That 80 carry has a giant power spike, and then when it expires, they just get chunked.
Or you can put it on like, or you can like, again,
Or you can put it on
If they
yourself and
use
just
the-
scrap.
Oh no, okay, Quinn, hear me out, right?
Yeah.
It's an unreasonably strong buff, but only for auto attacks. If you use an ability, whoever gets hit by the ability, they get the buff.
So it kind of like, in a weird like Mario Kart
potato.
lightning cloud sort of sense, it buffs spellcasters.
Does it buff spellcasters?
Okay,
Because
I don't know
if you
why our
use
top
the
lane are
spell-
expected to smite that, but
I don't know. If you use the spell, it pops off to whoever gets hit by the spell. So you can give it to the enemy team. And if you give it to the wrong person, well, you just got your team wiped. And sure, they'll get chunked, but if their team is competent, then they won't die. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Okay,
But-
so when I hear that, I think my idea already sounds like something Riot would never put into the game because it has just such high like trolling potential.
Abusable, yeah.
Yeah. And then but then you add that on top of it, like that could be like Bard Ult 7.
Yes. I like the concept of that, though, because it's like, it's a buff, but at what cost?
Yeah. And I just imagine like, oh, but especially if you pair it with a like if it's on an actual enchanter who might have some way to recover from that, like.
Yeah. Or, you know what, here, I got you, ready? So it's a very strong buff, but it changes the price. So instead of mana, it's health.
We're dead with heal up again.
You could have kited out and healed.
Hi.
How's that sound, Quinn?
That sounds really cool. You know what else? I've said this before. I can't talk much about like themes because I think Riot could give me a lot of really cool themes for their champions. But I want
idea is really execution.
I want an enchanter with a like an actual conventionally mechanically demanding enchanter who with a high skill floor. I want an AD mage. Like an
What?
I want a proper AD control mage.
Interesting.
Like, and I know, like, that sounds crazy, but then you would just have to, like... Because remember when Caitlyn got her attack speed halved and she was the worst champ in the game? You just give them, like, really shit attack speed or, like, a Karthus auto wind-up, and then they really don't want to be an overpowered marksman. But they can integrate, like, an auto-based passive into their rotation, and that'd be really cool. And then it gives you an AD option.
Senna.
I mean, kind of, but Senna still has, like, marksman weaknesses. Like, I want
But
something...
it still sounds like you're describing Senna because of all the CC that she has in her kit.
I want something that's like actually like a spell-based mage. That was a funny steal. So you have an AD option in the mid lane that doesn't require you to play like an aggressive maniac.
Yeah, it just sounds like you're describing Senna.
I'm really not. You want to try playing Senna mid? You want to try being like actual mage Senna with your 15-second like auto attack? Oh, Dream, no!
You want a character with a Karthus wind up for an auto. Yes, we just talked. Yes, you're describing Senna.
Okay, wait
you
a
want
minute.
Senna. You
No!
want Senna.
Maybe that's why I play a fuck ton of Senna. But no. Senna may have similar things to what I described, but she's not what I want. Like,
I want a
from
champion
that
with a
concept.
long wind up auto and a lot of
I think
CC.
the
Oh, so
balance-
Senna. Well, I don't want Senna. I want someone who you can play mid lane. So Senna.
No,
I
you
don't want Senna.
can't
I want
play
someone who's
Senna
exactly
mid.
like Senna, but is not fucking Lucian. Okay, so Senna.
Oh, actually, wait. They're releasing like a quote marksman for the mid lane next champion, who works with Senna. So
A passiveless Corki.
Corki, if
You
didn't
want-
no, Corki is a marksman. Corki doesn't play anything like a mage. Oh, the game ended.
Yeah, I guess it did.
All right, see you guys later. I gotta go do draft. I will be right back.
So Quinn just wants Senna, May, is what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna be real. I was left so winded from the past like 5 minutes of game that I just like left this planet and I don't even know what the past discussion has been at all.
I got you. So Quinn said he wants an AD control mage
Right.
who has an auto attack similar to Karthus that makes you not want to be a busted marksman. And I said, so you want Senna? And he went, well, no, I want somebody you can play mid lane and not play like a fucking hyper aggressive monster. So you want Senna? You know what I mean? Like he's just describing Senna.
Not really. I feel like what CC does Senna have? She has like
The root.
yeah, and that's it.
I mean, that's a lot though. That's a big ball of CC that can really fuck up a whole team if you're smart with it. Her range is ridiculous.
I feel like fuck up a whole team if you're smart with it is usually going to be more akin to fuck up a whole team if they're dumb with it.
But I mean, okay, Senna misses her route. How does that affect the ally team at all? It doesn't. It's like, okay, you missed. Fuck it. But if she hits it and people are standing next to that person, they're all stuck. They're all gonna get fucking rooted.
I think that just kind of goes for... Oh, why am I non-spectators?
Like, I would really like the idea of like a fucking enchanter support from the void that basically gives you it takes away your mana cost and replaces it with health cost. But it gives you like a big buff. Does that make sense?
No, I had to stop listening because I forgot. I didn't realize what was happening in the lobby.
Oh.
He's hit again.
So we were talking about like a void support.
Right.
Like a void enchanter, and Quinn brought up like, oh, I want a character that can buff an ADC, make them unreasonably strong, but it fucks them up afterwards, like when the buff ends.
like the fucking hot potato buff.
Yeah, but I said, okay, but what if instead of that, it replaces mana cost for health cost? So you get strong, but all of your abilities take health from you. You know what I mean? Like it takes like, and I'm talking like early Soraka heal cost. Like it chunks your health, but it does fuck damage. You know what I mean?
Early Strong heal isn't even that bad either. It'd probably have to be more significant. If it's like a huge buff, like...
I mean,
that
like
would
obviously
that would fall
it'll
into, like,
scale.
old
Obviously,
territory.
it'll scale and make it like it would make the ADC use health instead of mana. Zeteran. I think it's a cool concept that can be played with because Riot already has like those assets at will. They just need to have a connecting thing. You know what I mean?
I feel like one concern I have with it they'd have to work around is like imagine griefing someone where like your ADC is like low health and is trying to peel themselves away and you just throw that on them. And so they use an ability and just die.
Okay, but Tom Kench can just vor you and throw you back into a fight. So I mean, Bard can ult you.
There's absolutely some troll champs in League of Legends. Like if you just want to troll in League, there's so many outlets for people to do that right now.
But that's what I'm saying. So saying like, oh well, people can abuse it. It's like, well, okay, listen, these champions already exist. Like, that doesn't change the fucking motto.
No, you don't choose. He chooses.
Choose to get out now. You can absolutely choose to get the fuck out. But the point is, it takes away any like momentum you had moving, and you pretty much just drop in front of Kench. So if Kench is in the middle of a fucking death zone, and you land in front of him, and he's fat asses his health away with massive armor, you're dead. Like, you're fucked. You can either get spit out or you can click. Basically, they adjusted it. I'm pretty sure. But avoid support that pretty much like hurts you as much as heals you, but like the buffs are really good, but at what cost type shit. I do like that concept.
I have to be like, I feel like that would be a coordinated thing only, because I feel like people would get really pissed off at it in solo queue. Like similar to how Kench works, actually.
Yeah, it would end up being a pick ban gimmick, like how Tom was, but I think in concept on paper it's pretty cool.
I don't think we have anything like it, so...
It's like, sure, he's a support, he's here to help you, but... You know what I mean?
But, yeah.
But, like, here, I'm gonna help you, unless...
Unless we do a little trolling.
Yeah, I think it'd be a really cool concept. I think in theory, it's a really cool, like, champion concept. Sure, he buffs you, but if you're losing a bunch of health compared to the damage you output, like, is it worth it?
Right.
And then the synergies with that would also be really cool.
Put that on a team with Soraka top. Boom. Especially with the new Warmhogs buffs coming up.
Oh, God. I'm trying to think, like, what other abilities could exist for this kind of champion, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, switching mana for health is cool, because then the ADC has to be sparing with what they do, even though what they do is going to do massive damage.
Right.
It's like, oh, they get increased attack speed, but their fucking AD stat gets cut down a little bit. You know what I mean? So like everything that fucking gives you a big buff is taking away from something else you have. You get more crit chance but less movement speed, shit like that.
It'd be fun. It just would have to be explicitly for coordinated is all I can think of. Like when I
It would,
see that.
absolutely have to be a champion you coordinate with. But Riot is really trying to encourage more teamwork and communication in their games, hence why like League Voice exists, and hence why like they've been really trying to push communication one way or another. You know what I mean?
It kind of... I think the ping system could probably use work if they wanted to do that, but like...
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's something they've been, they're working on a bunch of shit, you know? Because, they've been implementing League Voice. You can now report people in lobbies. You can fucking, you can mute pings. You can do mute all, whatever. Like, they're slowly trickling in tools to help communication be more efficient.
I feel like those latter three are for shutting off communication more than anything.
Well, they're trying to manage toxicity. They're absolutely trying to, like, delegate toxicity to be less. But, if people really want to flame, they're going to find a way to flame, Now, do I think pings used to flame? No, I think emotes. I think being able to emote is the most toxic thing in this fucking game.
Emoting is pretty rough. Like some of them they put in the game, and I just look at them and I'm like, why did they think this was a good idea? Like, there's that one with it's like the frog with the question marks over it, and I'm just like, who thought that was a good idea? Like,
or like crying, waving goodbye, Zoe.
Right, like just shit like that. My favorite one though is what's it called? I'll have to look at it. It's Tom Kench, but he's got like a troll face, and it's the funniest shit ever.
It's the you mad, yeah.
It's called unbenched. And you know what the funniest shit ever is, like playing Nunu, and your ADC wants your red or something, and you consume smite it from them, and then pull that on them. That I think is like the funniest way to emote in this game.
Like I think I have the Uwu, I have the Baka, because those two are just really fun to spam at people. I have the Evelyn Touch Me one, which is toxic. I have the Crying Zoe, which I don't remember what it's called. I think if you have it, let me see if you can find it on your list.
I don't think I do.
Crying Zoe. Yeah, there's the Evelyn one, the Touch Me, which is fucking just that one's
yuck.
You'll see. Yeah, there's the Zoe one. Yeah.
Goodbye, friend.
So like, if they fail a gank, you do that. If they try to kill you and like you get away, you do that.
No, okay, listen. I feel like all those situations can just be replaced with unbenched, though. The Kench emote.
They all have really good energy behind them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like, a champion like that would have to be very coordinated, but I absolutely think that it could be done. And even if it's just picked for people who are duoing, they don't really have a duo pick champion. So that would encourage more people to play the game with their friends.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't see a downside. I mean, sure, people are going to abuse it, but people can abuse everything. Everything in this game can be abused. If you're going to grief someone in League of Legends, you don't need a champion to do it.
You just need to put an enchanter mid lane and buy attack speed and attack damage items.
You just need the need to feed.
80 Soraka is pretty funny, though.
80 Soraka is pretty funny.
What's the difference? Like, I will occasionally play AD Soraka mid if I'm like just really feeling like I don't give a shit about League of Legends today. I just want to play something like intentionally off meta at low elo, and I'll pick that. And I swear to God, 90% of the time it gets first blood because people just expect you to be a little shitlord enchanter.
Guy, a little birthday boy.
You are simply a small creature until you hit them with the Q Hail of Blades Ignite.
Yeah, and then they just cry.
And they just like, what the fuck?
And then you cry, and then everything is amazing. Or they cry, and everything is amazing because you get to bathe in their tears.
It's so funny.
Playing off meta shit and just watching people react is really funny. Because if you kill them, they get mad that they died to something so stupid, which only tilts them, so when they die to it again, they get more tilted. It's a fucking process.
Yep.
and then they just fucking like int 10 kills to you, and you're all of a sudden hitting way harder than you have any right to, but you're already ahead of everyone else, so everyone else thinks that you're broken when you're actually just like the process of feeding.
Getting inted into.
Yeah. Well, it's like someone pulled out fucking PTA Yumi. PTA AD like Kraken Slayer Yumi in ranked, and we lost to it. Because we had a Yasuo who didn't know how it worked and just kept inting kills into it. And then Yumi was doing real big fuck damage for no reason. You know what I mean?
All you have to do to it is just like just all in at one time, and that's it.
You'd think that, but then she just jumps onto someone else and gets away. It's stupid. Oh, right, sorry. The Akali fucking inted her brains out to this AD Kraken Slayer Yumi. And it was really stupid. And I knew what the issue was because I was like, I was the jungler, so I was like, okay, so the jungler's just gonna come in and jump on the jungler, and they're gonna kill you, and the assist is gonna feed this Yumi. So I'm gonna try to fucking counter gank, and they kept getting mad at me for like trying to gank and counter gank. I was like, stop being vulnerable then. Learn to ward, idiot.
Mid is hard though. Mid is like my worst role by far right now.
It's my second worst role. My worst role is ADC.
Put me on like literally any other role in the game, and I'll do fine. Like I think every other role I could probably play to like a gold 4 level minimum. Put me on mid, and I swear to God, I am a bronzy. It is just it is very tragic.
Yeah, it's me, but with everything.
I lose all map awareness. I forget how to farm.
You
I
tunnel
don't know how
vision.
trading works. Like I just focus so much on my own lane. It is just the worst tunnel vision ever.
Like Jacob level tunnel vision, or like not that bad?
Worse.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's bad. I will not rotate for anything. I won't even realize the play is happening.
How long is their drafting taking? Christ.
A while.
Does it always take this long?
Where did the game end? But I think yeah, it's pretty normal length.
Christ.
I would have to reference last week probably.
Oh,
Here we go. So now
I
we get
answered
to
my
see
own
what
question.
they actually picked.
So now we can talk shit about what. Oh, they banned Sheikah.
Surprising on that one. Did they ban the Nautilus? Is what I'm wondering.
Never pick a
Bad
fight
set.
you can't win.
Ban the Catboy.
I like Set, man. He's a really fun character.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Senna.
It's just the same bans.
Well, didn't Quinn say like no one has banned Senna or Sheikah?
No one has kept them unbanned so far.
Oh, no one's let them through.
Yep. Wow, so
Okay.
they just run the exact same bans.
I mean, it won them the game, right?
Yeah, but it lost them early.
But I mean, they
These are the
won.
exact same bans from us too.
I think they're assuming that they're just not gonna learn from their mistakes.
You know
Seeing
what?
seeing how Jacob started failing later on, I was like, you know what, that's fair.
You know, yeah, I was gonna say no flame, but yeah, it's a fair assumption.
Like, no flame, but like they fell off hard because they were misplaying. So if they just take advantage of that again, they're gonna have the same result.
The reason they lost wasn't even why is Steven in chat right now?
And knowing Jacob, no flame to Jacob. I love Jacob. He's tilted. I guarantee you he's tilted right now. Because the way he was playing at the end of that last game, he was tilted.
Maybe. I don't know.
So I can almost promise you this lane's gonna go worse than the last one because he's just gonna let himself get bullied early because he's tilted. And if Renekton bullies early, then it's gonna be a rough time for everyone else. They banned his Volibear though.
Despite him not being on Volibear. So where did they assume the Ornn was going at? Oh no, because draft can be in whatever
Want me to
order.
wait while you go get them?
But I guess Voli could also be a jungler.
Your commands,
But no,
No, like this isn't necessarily the draft order they actually picked. Like this is like they did it in a tool first, and then they're doing it in game. So like the picks and bans were already locked in. They just don't have to do it in the same order. So like the Orin, if I had to guess, was probably a round 2 pick. Now that I think about it.
Their comp has not changed much at all. I mean, okay.
No, these are different comps for sure.
The Orin is different, the Vladimir is different, and the Zillion is different. And then for them, Renekton, Zac, Seraphine are all different.
It's only 2 members, no.
Yeah, 2 members each are the same.
2 members on each team. So, nothing...
I mean, Butter absolutely does not need to get off Nautilus. He was very, very efficient on Nautilus.
It was good. I mean, the things that fucked us up last game weren't champion specific. That was literally
it was player specific.
It was literally just positioning.
And Mel's inability to grab a fucking lantern.
That and Sums.
And Jacob had some struggles with Volibear. But again, like, no flame. It's just observations. We're being objective.
This isn't even... Okay, listen. If you'd watch any of the previous streams we did for this team...
Oh, do you bully Jacob?
We had flamed significantly harder. Yeah, we bully Jacob. But it's consented bullying.
I mean, they want to learn, right?
It's wonderful. It's funny too, because we had like an entire discussion in the Discord about like fucking bullying people to teach them.
That's me.
Hey guys.
Hey guy. Hello.
Okay, so funny thing here. Champ select is done, and I have forgotten to invite you to the lobby.
The custom?
Yeah.
I'm in the custom.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, we're dumb as fuck. Anyway, did you see what we've picked?
Yep.
Yep. You made sure that there's no more lantern fucking problems.
This is our draft order. Also, who is giving Alex incorrect information? Where? Oh, where Kench. Yeah. You do choose where Kench spits you out.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I initially thought that. Well, he can spit you out early too if he wants, can't he?
We got Jacob on a tank. He's like, so we're like, let's save top lane counter pick. He's like, I really want Riven. They locks in Renekton. But he's like, I don't want Riven. I don't want it at all. I can't believe they actually did ban the Volibear because they're like, yeah, our top just got fucked by this.
I'm surprised because Jacob fell off hella hard because he was just misplaying after misplay.
Mm-hmm. But still, like
I think getting caught was the main problem.
I think Volibear is just the best thing in his pool right now. Like,
all right, so I have to ask.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Jacob tilted? Be honest.
Nope.
He was playing like he was tilted.
Yeah, no, he just plays like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, if Jacob's tilted, it's going to show in this game, and then Renekton's going to get an early lead because he's going to bully the shit out of Jacob.
No,
but then we did pick Ornn, so, like, that's pretty resistant to getting bullied.
Okay, it's Jacob still.
Jacob plays League as if it's a beat-em-up.
I will say he's getting better at the game. But yeah, so he's on tank duty this game. He's not allowed to just fight, you know? He's learning.
I mean, can I say Rammus's new ult makes me so happy so often. It's not fair.
It is such a funny ult.
I've won so many ranked games with it now because I just fucking ping pong over a wall and smack an ADC in the mouth at no health and they die and they're just like, what the fuck?
First time I used it, I almost lost us the team fight because I was busy laughing.
Oh, I believe you. Fucking, there have been so many times now where I should have died and I was able to keep everyone on my team alive because I kept spamming my fucking ball and taunt and like then go into my fucking W. And I've just gotten away with like 2 health every time, and people get so mad that I don't die. Like, he's so much fun now. He was fun before, but now he's more fun. Oh, so Quinn, remember that we were talking about the Void Enchanter?
Yes, I do.
We talked talked more about it, and I have some concepts for you.
I want to hear it.
So my original baseline was it switches your mana cost for health cost.
Ooh, like a debuff on the enemy.
No, it's for your ally.
I
So,
love
like-
how all of them have the pride flag trails, by the way.
Yeah. So basically, because you were like, oh, I want a buff for my ally that also has a massive drawback.
Yeah, well, maybe not massive, otherwise no one would cast it, but...
Right, but I'm saying, like, so what if it gave a massive buff, but all your abilities cost health for a duration of time? Right?
Interesting.
But then I decided to delve a little deeper. Said, okay, so what if like you get an attack speed buff, but you get part of your AD cut off? So it's faster hits but less damage as opposed to slower hits but more damage.
Wait, no, that's so good for COG.
Or then it's like swapping out like movement speed for adaptive force or whatever. Like moving like you get more crit for less movement speed, shit like that. Like every buff you get takes something else away.
That would have to be a pretty big buff, but yeah, that would be cool.
So it's like I'm gonna help you, but it's very much like a monkey's paw gimmick. If that makes sense.
So the new champ is a monkey.
Absolutely, that's your hint. I'm actually on the team for Riot now. But tell me how you feel about that champion. Like, it would take... So May said that it would take a lot of coordination.
Yep.
And I said that would only encourage more duo queue.
I mean, you can't duo in Master and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Well, sucks to be you. But I mean, Riot has been trying to encourage more communication in games that isn't flaming and toxic.
True.
And a champion like that would encourage more communication. One way or another, it would encourage more communication. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I think that would be a really fun concept to play with, because those are all assets they already have on deck. They would just need something to connect each asset to the result. You know what I mean?
I think the buff that just saps another stat, I think there's a more interesting thing you can do with it.
But this is a baseline concept, not a
Yeah.
fucking in-depth. I'm on the Riot team. I'm not gonna give them a fucking fleshed out champion. They gotta pay me for that shit.
I remember them saying.
gotta make
I
money
remember
at the
like
end of that.
August saying once, it's like they're never like starving for ideas. It's like the execution that they need to do. Okay,
Yeah.
this is good. By the way, I just want to point out, someone had proposed banning Karma just so they wouldn't have the speed buff. I said, guys, if we ban Karma, they're gonna lock Seraphine. And then we didn't even ban Karma, and they locked Seraphine anyway. Oh,
Why? Oh, you know what? Okay, sure.
uh-oh.
But
Sean, do you know what our standings in the league are?
nope. I assume you've lost every game.
0-7, baby.
0-3 from a series
Flash.
standpoint.
You did not heal.
He actually, yeah, okay, that's still improvement. You know, we take those.
We take improvement.
We take those. That's what our team is here for. We're a developmental team.
There you go. Krebo says swap percentage of MS for adaptive
We're a
force.
developmental team in more ways than one.
We gain mental, both in power and deficiency.
What did we say last week? Like half of us literally are developmentally challenged.
It's at, I think, it's at 6 people on the team. I know it's at least 3 of 6.
Champ concepts are just so cool, and I still have my idea where I want a skill shot where you just like you point and click put it at someone and then you fire the skill shot from that point. And like that's part of my enchanter concept. Like you just stick it on a unit, ally or enemy, fire it at something else. So if it hits an ally, it heals. If it hits an enemy, it does damage. But the source that you fired it from also gets affected just at half value. So you can either get the reliable heal by choosing them as your heal source, but it's half. Or you could go for the trick shot and get a better heal, but you have to land it.
You've described worse Nami.
Worse Nami?
That is Nami Ebb and Flow. You've described a shittier version of Ebb and Flow.
It's... Okay, but then you have a pillar ability that you can stick it on.
It's called Orin.
No, because it's Trundle Pillar. Oh. No, I've been thinking of this concept for 3 years. It's...
just for stream to be like mad.
No, it's actually a sick kit. Like, oh.
You described
But is
shittier ebb and
but is Nami ebb and
a
flow?
pillar.
Is Nami ebb and flow on a 2-second cooldown like Mystic Shot? I don't think so.
That's Ezreal.
Enchanter Ezreal with fucking
With Orn pillars.
with a vector cast hook.
Oh my god. Shut up, Quinn.
I want a champion that nobody wants to play.
Champions. You just want all your favorite champions in one.
No,
Fuck
I
you.
literally don't even.
You just want to step up and pick between champions. Fuck you.
I want an unreasonably hard enchanter to play, because none of the abilities are normal.
I just gave you a good concept for an enchanter and you went no.
I've
I have
had
so
this
much
for
management on your end.
years.
Fuck you, alright?
No, no, no,
My idea's
no.
better.
Okay, Jacob, why are we fighting this?
I just had an idea.
What's your idea?
What if we put the heal on Steven instead of Mel?
What would Mel take? Barrier?
Ignite.
Barrier or some shit.
Cleanse
Exhaust.
at this point. Give him cleanse, fuck
Yeah,
it.
probably cleanse actually.
Butter just doesn't have good gank targets this game. Okay, I'm
I think
learning.
if the goal is to just survive a lane.
I mean, yeah, but I'm learning more about how our team likes to play the game. And I think if we just put Butter on like a gank jungler, we saw that early game. That was the best early game we've ever had.
Yep, for sure.
We just like put him on shit like because the meta favors that style a lot more right now.
Bro, can I say Riot August's fucking Twitter account is really funny right now. Everyone's like, oh, you made Viego? Yeah, I hate you.
August is so funny. I miss when I was on his friends list.
He's too cool for you now.
Yeah, no, he just adds people on PvE, and then when it gets full, he deletes, like, everyone. So that more people can join his PvE games. I wasn't special for being on there. It was just cool. So your plan was to draft no gankable lanes. Look, the orange shouldn't have been here. It was a reaction to Renekton, like, all of a sudden. It's not our fault our bot lane is never gankable. Nautilus jungle was like very early picked because it's really fucking good, but I didn't anticipate like just how, you know, because mid is scale versus scale. It was a lot of like, when you have champion pools like this, the draft ends up being kind of piecemeal sometimes. So that part isn't my bad. Now that you say that out loud, can we stop harassing me for my ideas? Jesus Christ!
No, this team is your responsibility.
This is like, this was, okay, I put Steven on Zillion because it's like his only thing, right? Now that we're, or not his only thing, it's, he never gets to play it, he's really good at it, he's like, I don't want Thresh. I'm like, Thresh is your main! But okay. Anyway.
Please don't go back in, Jacob.
So yeah, Jacob should have been on a carry for sure. I maybe could have put him on, I mean, Lee Sin doesn't match up into Renekton, yeah? That's like, what could I have put him on? Ironically, no, I should have put him on Shen. I'm dumb as fuck. Why is he not playing Shen
here?
Those changes to Ramble Live yet? Where it's like not.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Quinn, can I show you a top secret project, or are you gonna blab your fucking open big fat mouth?
Well, I'm actively streaming, so.
Okay, you're not the one streaming the game. Just stream May screen share, loser.
Okay, what? I don't know how to respond to this.
I'm gonna DM you something.
Okay.
I'm gonna delete it right after, but it's pretty cool. I think you're gonna think it's cool.
I am looking in DMs. Oh, I know what this is.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Shush. What do you think though? Cool, right?
Sean, I am proud of you for... I didn't come up with a joke fast enough. Fuck!
So let's see. What lane do you think is gonna struggle the most?
Not mid. Top lane. Okay, so we need a response, a TP response to his TP. Vlad, okay, it is a Vlad TP, which is a little late. We have ulted Zac. We have cast Vladimir ult on Zachary. Uh-oh.
That was an stinky teleport play, you say?
That was a little bit stinky.
Jacob should be on Shen. Fucking goddammit, that would have been the answer. I'm so ass at drafting. I think with a...
I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do right now. Okay, I guess now they're gonna try to... Ooh.
It's dragon setup, but... Don't trust the ward. We're fine here. No, wait, Zillion has no R. And Renekton TP is gone. Renekton's dead, right? He doesn't live this, right?
He's gonna live it.
Oh my god.
Unless... Yeah, he's living this.
No, he's dead.
Oh, wait?
But...
Unless?
No! Are you
he's
fucking kidding me? He just 1v4'd us!
With an iron spike whip, 2 Doran's blades, a long sword, and a dagger.
Oh, that is funny.
Man, I hate getting draft diffs pointed out because I feel like I just fucked over my team. Because none of them are gonna like, yeah, I shouldn't have said Vladimir because I thought we went for the like dream set. I'm thinking Vladimir and then started moving away from it, but I'm like no, free farm lane and enables us to have like a good carry with the Zillion because like Zillion and Vlad is good together. The problem is I just left her Nautilus out to dry because I just had this thing. It's like, yeah, we've got a really strong jungler. Never mind that I now have to compensate for the idea that we have, like, heavy ganking junglers instead of Rumble Morgana. But... Oh yeah, how did you feel about Rumble and Morgana, Sean, in the jungle?
I didn't think I would enjoy Rumble as much as I did, and then I played him and I went, wow, this is stupid.
It's so fucking broken. Rumble was so busted.
We just teleported for 2 creeps.
Oh.
Nice.
That was a little unfortunate.
No!
Oh, no.
He's gonna die! Okay, Renekton just chose not to fight him. Okay.
What is the plan?
We just
Suffer.
decided we're gonna head slam the wave. We're gonna,
Sean,
we're gonna
this
mundo,
happens
but it's
every
boring.
week.
Jacob, I'm trying not to flame you.
Do you see what I went through back when I flamed people?
We try to flame.
Quinn's legally not allowed to flame anymore.
I am reformed. I did it. I don't tilt anymore in my games. It's awesome. I can actually play ranked without hating myself. It's such an awesome thing to have happen to me.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Steven.
Well, no, ult. Ult the Zachary! We have Ferris ult. We have buttons to press. I swear to God, I thought relatively newer players are supposed to like fucking keyboard smash everything at every opportunity.
Nah. Nah.
It's also a Leandry Seraphine, which I kind of like because Moonstone after the nerfs, it's fine for Seraphine, but like Moonstone's just not that good.
So this is a hell of a gold deficit.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, this is nothing. This is small potatoes compared to some previous experiences we've had.
We had a game. I think it's either it was 2 weeks ago. We lost at 20 minutes. Keep in mind, you can't forfeit this league.
Oh.
They took our Nexus.
I think it's very unfortunate that they are question mark pinging the deaths here.
Well, I mean... Okay, so Steven also has Bramble Vest.
Tank Zillion. Well, we have 3 tanks. Or 2 of the other tanks.
Okay, so we were... I was kind of trying to lean... I wasn't very committal in draft, so I was trying to lean him off a little bit. But I expected the Tank Zillion would be more like, you know... Oblivion Orb than a Bramble Vest. That doesn't wave clear! That hasn't wave cleared for like 6 months! That's not how Proto Belt works! It's Rocket Belt now! I wanted to sign more champions.
Are we going back in here?
Oh! Doesn't matter. 1v4?
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it!
Wow.
Yeah. Jacob, what are we initiating for? Who are we initiating? No!
Oh god, is he?
Don't-
Oh no. Wait, is he still? Where is he going? He is going to the Badlands.
He's going to the Shadow Realm.
Okay, so we kill Zach. Actually,
No,
we
you
don't.
don't.
We get his passive. We
All
nearly
of
die
that,
for
and you
it,
only
and
got his
flash.
passive. Oh, I love this game.
Oh, Sean, this is what you've been missing out on.
Oh, I love League of Legends.
This is... Okay, well, when my carpal tunnel symptoms go away, Sean, how about I stop playing League of Legends forever and I go join you in Apex?
I'm down for you to join me in Apex.
What, like Apex Legends?
Yeah.
That game was fun for me for the whole of about 2 weeks, and then it was no longer fun for me. I think the beauty of Apex when it came out is nobody had any fucking clue how to use the guns or like how the bullet drop worked or anything like that. So everyone was just kind of like throwing bullets everywhere, and fights would last for like 5 minutes each.
It's like the majesty of release Overwatch.
I missed release
It was
Overwatch.
great, and then unfortunately,
People got
Titanfall-
competitive.
Titanfall players found the game, and then from there it just went downhill.
Dude, Overwatch actually has such good character designs.
No, Tracer wears Crocs.
Some of
0
them.
to 10.
Some of them are pretty good.
Junkrat is
Most of them are pretty good. A lot of them, I kind of look at them and go, "What the fuck is that?"
Tracer wears Crocs. Unforgivable sin.
Like I kind of look at like the defining features for like every character, right? You have like Hamston has like a huge ass mech, and like Reinhardt's got his huge ass armor and shit, and then you have Roadhog, and his defining feature is he is very obese.
He has heart disease.
I'm actually interested to see, like, because I don't play Overwatch, right? I've just like kind of like poke my head into the gaming news to see how it's doing once in a while. The answer is not good, as it turns out.
They
Nope.
still hate the concept of Hong Kong, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty ass. I'm interested to see what happens with Overwatch 2 though, because apparently they're literally just setting it so you only have 1 tank per team. It's 5v5 now.
That's an incredible strategy.
And
This
the,
is
and the
a
tanks are...
dying player base, and they said, "All right, we'll just take out 2 players needed to start a game."
And the tanks are apparently being reworked more into like bruisers, so they don't have any like unkillable everything metas anymore. Okay, bye, Steven. Oh, nice.
Bye.
Yeah, let's just stop to auto this ward right here. Okay.
Oh, League of Legends.
You know, this is a cool engage on Jhin if their entire team wasn't also here.
Oh, League of Legends.
I'm curious as to the angle that Jacob's coming in from right now.
Oh, okay. I swear to God, if he presses R with nothing to follow up again, like Ornn ult is not poke.
Yeah, Ornal to poke was actually like 500 IQ. That was incredible to see.
This game's fucking over.
But this is one of the longer games we've had.
Please
It's
don't
15
say that.
to 1.
Please don't.
There's a 10k gold deficit.
We had them with like 14k.
Still better than
This is post World War I Germany levels of economy failure.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Jacob to blame the Jews, then he'll really be a German.
Sean,
after
we've
World
hit
War I.
Zimbabwe before.
Oh, not
Yeah.
that. Jacob, quick, use your the poke again.
Yeah, dude, that'll do it.
Oh, Alex says true. It's wave clear. It's not poke. It's for killing minions.
At this point, yeah, it is. Goodbye, Butter.
Did they just enter game 2 like with everyone tilted, and they just try to not let me notice during drafts?
I told you, man. I told you he was playing like he was tilted. You didn't believe me.
Speed himbo.
Use
your
ulted
E.
for the Krugs.
What? No, he's out of dash. You don't use your fuck.
Oh yes, League of Legends.
Oh man, VOD review is
Okay,
gonna be
this
spicy
actually-
tonight.
Oh.
What?
Oh yes.
I was gonna say, Vlad getting on Jhin actually is our best chance, but
It doesn't fucking matter.
we have used our stopwatch while oh my fucking god, yeah, bye. Varus R was pressed.
But what's that matter?
Feeling like we maybe lose the game.
Oh. The game's really gonna end with them only getting one whole kill the whole game.
Okay, but it's on a Nautilus.
Oh.
So, like, at least this is the draft that just completely failed to enable Butter. I'm honestly, like, about on the point where it's like, we are a jungle-focused team, I think.
God.
I think that's actually where we have to be.
There was a lot that was wrong. Oh my god. Is Butter gonna get a second kill? No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They got over a kill a minute. Uh-oh!
Oh, is that it? Are we done?
That's the best
That
of
was it.
3.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh-oh.
You really brought me to the worst outcome of the game, huh?
Sean, this isn't even the worst game we've broadcast.
You've only had
This
one
is
kill.
up there. I think this is up there for sure.
They have one kill out of 24 minutes. Ow. How could you have had worse games than this?
Look, Sean, we're not a good
Quinn,
team.
how could they have been a worse game where your entire team got 0 kills except for your jungler who's full tank?
Because we have lost faster before.
Yeah, we have
With less kills?
Probably more kills.
more kills,
You've
but
had one kill. This was not a fight. This was a blitzkrieg in your Poland.
We've come full circle, ladies and gentlemen. What a conversation tonight. We went from fucking communism to Demacian politics to champion design to whatever godforsaken thing you guys are talking about while I was gone to a funeral back to politics.
This was an abomination of fucking gameplay.
It's okay. So, in just a few minutes, I'm gonna be like closing the stream and going to join them and doing our VOD review and helping them improve their gameplay. But yeah. Any closing thoughts, Sean?
1 kill?
Yeah.
They
We got the big one.
swinging. They didn't even go down swinging.
Technically, they were swinging, just in 5 different directions.
They walked into the gunfire. They brought BB guns to World War II and wonder where they got gunned down on the fucking beach in Normandy.
I think BB guns is a little generous.
You're right. Squirt guns.
Super soakers.
Super soakers. This was an atrocity. This was the Manhattan Project of League games.
I will say, credit where it's due to our team. They went against I think that's 4 out of 5 on the enemy team is plat. The other one is like gold 1. And not a single member of our team is above silver 2.
Okay, I know a handful of these players. I know they can play better than this. And there's Jacob.
Yeah.
I know Jacob can play better than this too.
Yeah.
I know that there was absolutely some parts where we had to do better there.
I know Steven is better than this. I know Mel is better than this. I know Jacob is better than this. I don't know the other two, but I'm going to assume they're better than this. There is no excuse for this kind of gameplay. And Quinn, you know this.
I have to keep their morale going over 12 weeks, Sean. Come on.
No.
I have to keep their morale up for the rest of the season.
No. They can do better, and I know they can do better, which is why I'm being mean. That and fucking May told me to.
Why?
I did not tell you to be mean. I just said we have bullied people on this stream in the past. I do not encourage toxicity. I just do it anyway.
Oh my god.
I know for a fact my boys can do better than this.
And that's why we review the VODs.
We will make you proud by the end of the season, Sean.
We'll win 1 game.
Because you can't make me any more disappointed.
Actually, I know for a fact we'll win 2 games, actually.
Because
Now
one team got fucking disqualified for smurfing, so that's a bye week.
Now I know how my father feels about me. That's how I feel in the Flannel squad. Fucking.
Oh no.
We'll send you clips from afar on Wednesday nights.
And my dad thinks I'm currently selling my asshole after last night. So you know what? You can't get much lower.
Oh, what a night.
Well, you know what? The stream. Oh wait. Yo, this is a longer stream than the 1 hour one, so.
Yeah. Call that progress.
Progress.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah. This game, maybe not. This game was maybe less of that.
This is a
We call
blight
that regression.
This is a plight. This is a fucking. This is a leprosy on the name of Flannel Esports.
I don't know if I would go that far.
Don't worry, Sean. They can disappoint you more by losing a game with no kills. You're right.
It could be worse.
Not by much, though.
I don't have a whole lot else to say. Just what a night.
I can keep flaming. It's up to you.
I have no doubt you could flame all night.
Oh, I'm telling Quinn. Quinn, it's up to you. Like, I can keep flaming your team, or you can end the stream and save their morale. Quinn has no response, or is Quinn just speechless? Or is he talking to the team who want to Fucking burn me at the stake.
That is a possibility.
Oh, my mic's fucking up? My mic's squeaking. Man, how do I sound? Yeah, I sound fine, right?
You sound fine to me, yeah.
Yeah, Quinn's like muted. I don't know if his mic setup fucked up or his audio setup fucked up.
It's the only thing I can think of. I got no audio from Quinn.
I have no audio from Quinn either. Fucking.
Might actually just be Quinn because.
Oh, that's your mic. I hear it. Whenever you speak, there's like a squeak in the back.
Is it my end?
It was, yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. That's not one I've heard before. But interesting.
Like, what was that?
Webcam mic!
So, Quinn, how do you feel? Why are you upset? Oh, is it me? Did I do it? Do better. Do it for the kingdom. Or be exiled and executed. Quinn, I've seen your best. Do better than that. This was your best. Do better. It's the same quality of the gameplay.
Stop.
Alright, so Quinn, how bad's the